Why is it so hard to deal with toxic people, and how do you protect yourself from their negative influence? Whether it's at work, in friendships, or even family relationships, toxic individuals can really drain your energy and affect your well-being. But the good news is there are ways to handle these situations and keep your peace of mind. In this video, we'll cover 7 effective ways to deal with toxic people, from setting boundaries to knowing when it's time to walk away. These practical tips will help you stay strong and protect your mental health, even when faced with challenging personalities. Let's get started. 1. Set clear boundaries. Sometimes, dealing with difficult people is just part of life. One of the most important things you can do is set clear boundaries. Toxic individuals often push limits, so it's crucial to be firm about what you will and won't tolerate. If someone's behavior is making you uncomfortable or causing you stress, make it clear where you stand. Whether it's through direct communication or simply limiting certain interactions, setting those boundaries is essential. Once you've made your boundaries known, the key is sticking to them. Toxic people may try to test you or push back, but if you hold your ground, it helps protect your emotional well-being. It's not always easy, but staying consistent with your limits sends a strong message that you won't allow yourself to be disrespected or mistreated. In the end, clear boundaries not only protect you, but they also make it easier to manage relationships with toxic people. It's about making sure your emotional health comes first and not allowing anyone to overstep those limits. 2. Limit your exposure. We've all had those moments where being around a toxic person just drains us. One of the best ways to protect your energy is to limit how much time you spend with them. You don't always have to cut them off completely, but reducing contact can make a big difference in how you feel. This might mean skipping certain social events where you know they'll be, or keeping conversations short and to the point when interaction is necessary. When you limit your exposure, it frees you up to focus on the people and activities that actually bring you joy. Instead of wasting your energy dealing with negativity, you can invest it in positive relationships and experiences that lift you up. It's a way to take control of your environment and protect your mental well-being. Sometimes, it's not about avoiding people completely, but about creating enough space so that their toxic behavior doesn't have such a strong impact on your life. By cutting down on the time you spend with them, you give yourself the chance to breathe and focus on what truly matters. 3. Don't engage in drama. It's no secret that toxic people love drama. They often stir up conflict or create unnecessary tension just to get a reaction. The best thing you can do when faced with this kind of behavior is to simply not engage. Refuse to be pulled into their arguments or emotional traps. Staying calm and composed helps you maintain control over the situation, no matter how much they try to provoke you. When you don't give in to the drama, you take away their power to upset you. It can be tempting to defend yourself or argue back, but that often just fuels the fire and makes things worse. Instead, focus on keeping your responses neutral and, if possible, walking away from the situation entirely. By not getting involved in their negativity, you help prevent things from escalating. Toxic people thrive on reactions, so when you don't give them what they want, they lose that control. In the end, you protect your own peace of mind and keep unnecessary drama out of your life. 4. Practice self-care. Dealing with toxic people can take a toll on your mental and physical well-being, which is why self-care is so important. It's easy to get caught up in the stress they cause, but taking time to care for yourself can help you stay strong and grounded. Whether it's exercising, picking up a hobby, or simply spending time with friends and family who lift you up, these activities are essential for your overall health. When you make self-care a priority, you build up resilience to negativity. Toxic people lose some of their impact because you're focusing on what makes you happy and healthy. Doing things you enjoy, whether it's a relaxing walk, reading a book, or hanging out with positive people, helps you recharge and stay balanced. The more you invest in your well-being, the less power toxic behavior has over you. Self-care isn't just about relaxation. It's about giving yourself the strength to handle tough situations with grace. So make sure to carve out time for the things that bring you peace and joy. It's one of the best ways to protect yourself from negativity. 5. Seek support. It's tough dealing with toxic people on your own, and sometimes it's helpful to talk to someone who gets what you're going through. Whether it's a trusted friend, a family member, or even a therapist, reaching out for support can make a huge difference. When you share your experiences, it not only helps you feel understood, but also gives you fresh perspectives on how to handle the situation. Your support network can offer more than just a listening ear. They might give you practical advice on how to set boundaries or manage difficult conversations. Sometimes, just hearing someone say, "I understand," can be enough to lighten the emotional load. Don't be afraid to ask for help when things get overwhelming. It's okay to lean on others when you need to. Whether you need advice, encouragement, or simply someone to talk to, having a support system can help you stay strong and navigate through the challenges of dealing with toxic individuals. You don't have to do it alone. 6. Focus on solutions, not problems. It's easy to get caught up in negativity when dealing with toxic people. They tend to focus on problems and complaints, which can drag you down. One way to manage this is by shifting the conversation towards solutions instead of dwelling on the issues. When you steer things in a more positive direction, you help break the cycle of negativity and encourage constructive action. For example, instead of letting someone complain endlessly about a problem, try asking them what steps they can take to fix it. This subtle shift can change the tone of the conversation and lead to a more productive discussion. It also helps you avoid getting stuck in a spiral of complaints. Focusing on solutions not only helps create more positive interactions, but also empowers both you and the other person to take action. It's about moving forward and not letting negativity control the conversation. When you stay solution-oriented, you keep things from becoming toxic and create space for better outcomes. 7. Know when to walk away. Sometimes, no matter how hard you try, a toxic relationship just doesn't get better. In these cases, the best option might be to distance yourself entirely. It's tough to walk away, especially if it's someone close to you. But your mental and emotional health should always come first. If the relationship is consistently harmful and you don't see any improvement, it may be time to cut ties. Walking away doesn't mean you're giving up. It means you're prioritizing your own well-being. There's no shame in protecting yourself from toxic influences. It's important to recognize when a situation is causing more harm than good and have the strength to remove yourself from it. At the end of the day, you deserve to be in relationships that bring you peace, not pain. Knowing when to walk away is a form of self-respect and a key step toward living a healthier, more positive life. Remember, dealing with toxic people is all about protecting your peace and setting healthy boundaries. If you found these tips helpful, be sure to subscribe to the Ancient Philosophy for more wisdom on handling life's challenges with clarity and strength. Don't forget to like this video and drop a comment below with your thoughts or questions. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.